Hey guys, I'm Emily. Um, I'm in recovery right now, and addiction is terrible. Addiction is hard. Addiction is an endless cycle. Addiction is something that most people don't understand. And the people that don't understand don't get where you're coming from when you need help or support. I've been in this cycle for the last 10 years of my life. I'm an opiate addict, a true opiate addict. And the more difficult you see addiction, the more problems you're going to have with it. The more people that you have around you that's not going to support you, whether it's family or friends, it doesn't matter. Family can do the same thing that a drug dealer can. They can be your best friend and your worst nightmare all at the same time. And you have no choice but to be around them because they're your family. You know, my family has my children right now, so I have to be around them. But I just got out of a 6-year abusive relationship, the worst relationship that I've ever had. I spent 6 years with this man. Granted, I will give him that I stole money from him. I did ridiculous stuff to get money, stealing from stores, getting arrested, going to jail, behind it all. I have been through an abusive relationship when I was 18 that was awful. I'm saying it was downright awful. There was nothing that I could do to change it. I'm sorry, let me back that up. There was something I could do to change it, but I was in my addiction at the time. My first husband is the one that first handed me my first pipe. So, for us to work through the addiction, for us to become better parents, daughters, mothers, whatever it may be, we have to walk away from the situation that we're sitting in. We have to move forward. And I'm working on that right now. I really am. I have been sober for going on 5 months now. And it's become hard. It's become difficult. You know, I've had mental breakdowns. I've had really hard times over all of it. And that's part of it. Once you become sober, guess what? You're no longer numb. You're no longer the person you were in your addiction. You're a whole different person. You don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to handle the emotions because guess what? When we were in our addiction, we were numb. We didn't care about anything. We wanted to be numb. Numb was our strong suit. We'd prefer to be numb than deal with the crap that we deal with. Mentally, I'm strong, but nobody in their addiction is ever going to be perfect. No one's perfect in the world. There's only one person that's perfect. He's above us. And I'm sorry, guys. Learning how to overcome the things that we've been through, the things that we've seen, heard, felt, been around, is hard. It's harder than we think. It's harder than we know. And the only thing that we can do is find the right people to be around. And I understand that it is so hard. To change people, places, and things. It really is. It is the worst, hardest thing ever to change the surroundings that we're in to make a better life for us when we're in addiction and there is no income, there is no money. Minus the people that can work when they're, high as hell. I wasn't one of them. Really, I wasn't. I couldn't work high. I couldn't go to work high. I'm sorry, I'll back that up. When I was on other things besides pills, I didn't want to go to work. I stayed home. So, it's hard. But you can do it, guys. You can overcome it. You can be the person you want to be. You can be a better person to your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your kids, your aunts, your uncles, whatever it may be. You can be better. I don't even know any of y'all. But I know y'all can do it because I have. Being an addict of opiates for 10 years is so difficult. It's the worst feeling in the world. It's so terrible. You don't know how to react. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to fix things when you're sober. But eventually it comes along. Eventually you mentally stabilize yourself. You become normal. And that's what you need in your life. Normalcy. And us addicts, we hate humdrum. The same thing over and over again. Repetitive. But once you get in that cycle, it only takes a week to change. It only takes a steady, solid week to be in that humdrum and get it, to understand it. I'm sitting on a farm right now. I don't want to reveal where I'm at. I'm not. I don't want my boss mad at me. Put it that way. Do you hear? Just listen. Serenity. Absolute serenity. Absolute silence. Besides Mother Nature itself. It's amazing. I love it out here. And if you can find something that you love, if you can find something that you are absolutely in love with, absolutely want to do for a good amount of time to get your mind right, to become the person you want to be, do it. Do it. I've got faith in everybody on this channel. I have faith in everybody in the world that they could do it. They could handle it. They could put it in the books to be the person you want to be. If you have questions, if you have thoughts, if you have any problems, if you just need somebody to talk to about relapsing or being an addict or anything, just hit me up. Just send me a message on here. I will talk to you until I'm blue in the face if I need to. I'm telling you now, when I say I've been an addict, I've been through stuff that nobody in their life could ever imagine. And I know there's people out there that have been through worse. So much worse. But I can only give you my story. I can't give you theirs. Thank you for listening. Subscribe. I'll be back. I'll keep posting stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.